I bet you guys have already heard a thing called citation. It is an essential part that you have to do when you're entering into International Baccalaureate, which is a program that offered by our school. And there are many students who claim that when they're entering the IB, the lessons they've been taught about how to cite the websites that use the resources to do your bibliography is not specific. So today I choose to pick a time and teach you guys how to do references for your bibliography on a very useful tool from the internet. It's called EasyBib. Hey guys, this is Robert. So today I'm going to teach you how to use EasyBib as a tool for your references when you do your studies. First, we go to the page, which is www.com.easybib.com, and then wait for a few seconds. We see the websites which list the exactly terms that where you can get the resources from. So basically, EasyBib, it's such a thing that you can just enter the information from wherever you reference, and the system itself will help you to provide the information it searched and help you to create a standard style of references work in your bibliography, like MLA, APA. Here, I'm going to talk about MLA, which is very useful in your assignments at our school days. First is websites. Say that I have such a thing from this website of the Franco-Prussian War, and I'd like to reference a few sentences, and definitely I have to include this web page for the bottom part as it's in my bibliography. What should I do? First, you copy down the link of this website, and then you paste it here. We click Cite This. Wait for a few seconds. What are you going to see is very amazing. After waiting it patiently, this is what the system had detected from the link you provided. And as we can see, the system itself, just like what I just mentioned, provided you the exact terms that you need to include in the references. Whereas the title page, the article title, and the date you accessed it are all listed here. What we're going to do next is click Continue. And then you will find out, surprisingly, that the information has already been provided onto the charts that you have to fill in them originally. So the article title, the website title, this is what you're going to need. And here are the things that the system itself didn't detect for you. And some of the terms, if you think they are essential for your studies, you might have to fill in them all. Like the contributor, which stands who are the source from. So you have to go back to the page and find the original resources. Let's say that if this website is called Franco-Prussian War and is officially stated, we can just click in the information. Franco-Prussian War. And I think basically these are the things that you only need, and for further information like electronically published, these doesn't require. But definitely the day you accessed this website, this is an essential part that must be included in your bibliography. Here we create a citation. So basically, now the system itself had already made you a full MLA styled reference for a particular source. What we're gonna do next is simple. You just paste it, and then you choose to work on Word document and then copy it down. Oh, wait a second, my computer is a bit slow. And the thing you need to do, only thing you need to do next is to make it under the term of bibliography at the back of your works. Now you have known how to citation for the websites you find which is useful, and now I'm going to show you about how do you link the source you get from a book. So try to click book here, and what you need to do is cite a book by searching it by title. And so here we begin to do it. In this case, I'm going to use the book which named as Peacemakers, 6 Months That Changed the World by a historian named Margaret Macmillan. So I enter the title in. Oh. And the easy thing about EasyBib is that if you have entered in something that you've been done before, and the system will make a record and help to provide what they have originally and provided for you if you have ever typed it in before. So we wait and to see how the citation is going to be. And here we go. Here is already a data of this book, the whole book, from the resources of EasyBib. So we here click select, and what we see are even more details than the websites, because usually the books are much easier for the system itself to detect and do the references. And if you want to mention a particular chapter, and you can then click chapter of section, and then the system itself will help you to provide spaces for you to enter in where exactly do you want to reference from. And the contributors, since it's a book, it's definitely much easier to detect who's the author. And as you can see, the system itself very kindly offered us her full name, the book title, the publication info, those things you needed. And here's an essential part that you mustn't forget: it's to mention the page that you references. Here I make a case that if I say that my source is only from page 81, so here I started by 81, and then I actually click here as pages are not consecutive, and here I get a citation, which is the final work for the book session. And here we go, a full link that records where you reference the book from. Isn't that easy? After finishing this citation, I'm just going to indicate another cool thing about EasyBib as a tool. As you scroll it down, it actually records the bibliography that you used to do from before. And you see here, this is what I just did, Franco-Prussian War. And you know, it might take a while for you to put the link in and then wait it, and then to see it come out as a full link and make it into your bibliography. So the system here is, I would say that it's very kindful. It's very kindful that it has saved your past records for you. And if you just forgot about what you did just now and being regret about that, you have to take another time and search, put into the same information and do it again. You can just instead copy the link that it offers before. Isn't that amazing, guys? So please remember, this website is called EasyBib. Oh yeah, and typically for our school, it asks us to use the style of MLA, which is a very, very typical style to use reference for bibliography. So please make sure that based on what you do for next, you are entering the term based on MLA, which is recommended as free. So that concludes my tutorial this time, and I hope you guys enjoy it and feel that it's being useful for your studies. See you.